dungeon of the man mage. So, with Dalia now defeated, you guys take the initiative to deal with the remaining members of the Xanathar Guild in that room with the Blood Circle trial. So, thus Sin and Luna begin to attack, firing shots off from a distance, whilst the remaining members of the Xanathar Guild, they see this, and thus they begin to charge forward to confront you both. However, they are powerless against you guys, and thus one of the members, they end up fleeing, and you guys will see what becomes of them. With that room now cleared, you guys decide to investigate the Blood Circle area, where they have been residing, and whilst investigating, Luna and Jack notice a cage in the room containing two bats, one bright white and one dark black. So Luna, kind of calmed by their cuteness and is still currently grieving the loss of her hamster Mochi, she decides that she wants the bats and she wants them as pets. And Jack, deciding to help Luna out, uses his beast speech to actually learn that the bats are friendly and they are just simply hungry. So while searching the room, Jack manages to find a key that can open the cage, which he gives to Luna. And thus Luna opens the cage and she starts playing with the bats and befriending them. And thus she names the two bats, one of them being Snowdrop, which is the white one, and the black one being Blackberry. So with the bats now in her care, you guys decide to rest up in that room after facing a pretty long day. And you guys each find a comfortable spot in the room, and you settle down for a much-needed long rest. After that long rest, you guys discuss your next move, whether you should explore more of the dungeon, or whether you guys should return back to Rizarul to report on Nadia's death. So you guys decide to go back to Rizarul, and you navigate through the dungeon, reach the area that Rizarul is, and you still notice that he is still hidden from view. So you guys just kind of lift up in the air Nadia's head as proof of your success. And Rizarul then comments, showing how impressed he is by your guys' efforts, and he offers to answer one question. So Jack then decides to think about what question to ask, while Sid suggests inquiring about Kalau Kladani and the mysterious rocks that they are meant to deliver. So Jack, agreeing with this, he asks Rizarul about Kalau Kladani, and thus Rizarul reveals that Kalau Kladani is a woman, and is a half-elf that is apparently running a tavern in Skullport called the Flagon. So Jack takes note of this information, and you guys decide to continue on their quest to locate the other commanding officer of the Xanathar Guild, Shun Shura. So with that, Jack suggests returning to the Goblin Bazaar to speak with Yek the Toll, as you guys suspect that maybe Yek has some information on the whereabouts of Shun, and the rest of you agree, so Jack takes lead. As you guys follow Jack's lead, he takes you down a tunnel, which he's pretty sure is the right way, but as it turns out, it's not quite how he remembers it, and him and Sin end up in a room with gibbering mouthers, who their muttering kind of causes a bit of distress for Sin, so she kind of gets stuck, whereas Jack manages to escape. However, with the help of everybody, and like Sin kind of just backing off, she manages to escape, whilst Luna is currently just in a different part of the dungeon, kind of deliberating her names for the bats. She's not quite satisfied with the names Snowdrop and Blackberry, and she thus decides on the names of Milk and Cookie. And while she's pondering that, she actually finds a tunnel that she then suspects is actually the correct way, the way that Jack is trying to find. So with Jack and Sid fleeing from the mountains, Luna shares this location with the rest of you guys, and then Jack sees the tunnel and he's like, yep, that's actually the one. That's the right way, and decides to take the lead, taking you guys back to Trenzia's like workshop area. As you guys then decide to make your way back to the Goblin Bazaar, where you then run into Yek, who is preparing for now the upcoming auction that's going on in the bazaar. And as Yek is excited to see you guys, he invites you to his quarters to discuss your progress in dealing with the Zadakan members, as you guys accept going into his quarters. So whilst you guys are there, you see that he's sitting on his like sort of throne, and there is a chained, beardless dwarf that's also there, as well as the fact that he is surrounded by his bugbear companions. And he explains that while he's heard of your victory against Nadia, he's kind of surprised because that wasn't really what he was asking for, but he's impressed nonetheless. But he was hoping that you guys beat the Xanathar Guild members within the area, as he wants to capture the members of the Fine Fellows of Daggerford, hoping to sell them at his upcoming auction. And he reveals that he has one of the members, that is the King Dwarf, Copper Stormforge, and with Jack hearing this, that the dwarf is actually a member of the Fine Fellows of Daggerford, he decides to strike a deal with Yek. So, as the dragons of Waterdeep, plus himself, took care of Nadia, he suggests that he should get a gift of Copper Stormforge from Yek as a sort of compensation reward. Yek, being pretty thankful of the deal with Nadia, agrees to this. So he unchains Copper and hands him over to Jack. So Jack takes Copper aside and begins to ask questions, which Copper admits he was actually involved in the death of Haleth, the revenant companion that's been with you guys hunting down the other members of the Fine Fellows of Daggerford. And he also reveals that he knows of Shun, but he doesn't know of his location. However, he suggests that you guys ask someone called Midna. So with Jack urging Copper to cooperate to get more information, Jack warns Copper to not make any mistakes to kind of get through it. But as that happens, Haleth then appears and then notices Copper's Stormforge, and Haleth isn't quite particularly happy. So with that, we reconvene, and Haleth is right beside where Jack and Copper is.
Down, boy. Sorry.
As he turns to Copper, and he's like, "I've been waiting for this."
Yo, keep your munches in check, all right? Just give me a second, all right? Just you have your revenge soon. Just keep it down, all right?
No. Don't tell me you're like that blue one. You dare get in my way, boy, after I saved you.
First of all, you dare compare me to some blue fireborg? Dude, have you seen my face? I'm way prettier than that. Secondly, no, I'm not like him. I'm trying to get information from him. Once I'm done with him, you can do whatever you want.
Well,
Right? Deal? Shake
You
on it?
see Papa as he's like, "Don't, you're gonna kill me."
Well, I mean, if you don't cooperate with me, then maybe. I just need information, dude.
Cooperate or not, you're dead, Connor.
Well, there you have it. So if you give me a bit of leeway, Mr. Copper, maybe I can help him not kill you, I can whisper that to Copper. No, really.
You're not gonna die. You're not gonna fuck off.
You're not gonna die, Copper. Come on. Listen, he's been with us for quite a while, and he's not that incensed to kill you. He's just playing his part.
In the background, you can hear like Yek, who's like, "Oh, this is quite exciting. I wonder what will happen."
Nothing's gonna happen there, Yek. Right? Right? Turns to Helith.
I'm better than the dwarf stuff.
Don't trust the Copper. Yep.
Oh, so Jack, make a persuasion check, Jack.
All right. This is gonna be a cinch, right? This is gonna be easy persuasion. because he has shit charisma, which means he should just I don't know. Uh, ooh, what I get? Oh, can I do my again? Wait, hold on.
Do you have an inspiration?
I got that dragon thing next to me. Can I use it?
Okay, you got an inspiration. All right, you can do that one again.
Do it again.
Make sure you take the dragon thing off.
Fuck! Ah, it's useless.
So
Ah, damn it.
you're trying to convince Hallis is a bit eager to get on with the killing of Copper Stormforge. He turns to Jack as he says, "I want to know one question. After that, you get in my way, boy. Then
All right.
it's not just him that dies."
Okay. That's that's a threat. No need for that. Uh, Haleth, if we kill this guy, how are you gonna find the others to kill? Hmm?
Find them.
What?
I will find them.
You sure? Because you didn't know where this guy was a couple of seconds ago until we came in here. And if you cut off the head snake, the body follows. Uh, that metaphor. You know that metaphor?
No.
You don't know metaphor. Well, that metaphor basically means if you kill this guy, you ain't gonna find the trail of the other people if you kill him. All right?
Wait, how do you know that he knows where the other guys are, though?
Well, who's Midna? That turns to. Well, does Midna have any ring to it, Haleth?
Midna. Is she on this floor as well?
Whoa, see, there we go. Now we're cooking, aren't we? So where's Midna? Copper. don't don't say I don't
Midna.
know. Yep.
She ditched us, me and Kellum. So you're not the only one that got betrayed, Halith.
That's not the case, man. I don't think he cares about sympathy right here, Copper. Just give us the information we need. Goes up to him. Wait, has he got any clothes on him? Nothing?
No, he's naked.
Oh, okay, so
other
actually,
than other than the bottom part, but yeah, he's
okay,
naked. He's got like a
uh,
cloth around there, but
okay. So he's like, dude, like anything, information, right? Is either alive or you know you just die without giving us information. Which one are you gonna pick?
Midna's alive. Okay, he he probably somewhere like on the east side of the dungeon where the
And
other Xanathar Guild members could be.
okay, now we're getting somewhere. All right.
Right,
Can
I've
you lead us
heard
there?
enough. And
Wait, what the hell I say?
Alice says, "I've heard enough."
Haleth, seriously, if you kill him, right? How are we gonna find the others? We need to get him to Midna. Okay, imagine this: two birds, one stone. We get him to Midna, and you kill both of them. How does that sound? Huh?
I say I kill him now, then we find Midna, and then I kill her.
Haleth, this is how you died. This is like why you died in that pit, my
Feels
dude.
like it's getting in my way, boy. He's looking pretty angry.
Okay, is he gonna try to fight me or something?
Come on, Jack, just let him kill him.
Well, I tried, Copper.
I really don't need that dwarf anyway.
That's what you think. But you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of trying to talk to people out of their first instinct to do stuff. You know what? It's all on you. And kind of backs away from
Papa turns. Wait,
Closer,
you can't just
closer
leave me.
look.
You guys are meant to be heroes, right?
I'm just an author.
Don't take that.
Alice gets ready. He cracks his knuckles
Your
as
last
he
chance, Copper.
as Cuppa stares and Haleth punches straight through into his chest. As Haleth punches through, you can see he's like got his heart in the hand. He rips his hand back through as Copper falls down to the ground. Haleth feels the pulsing heart in his hand as he looks and he's like, "It's been a while since I felt a beating heart." game yours has to be in the palm of my hand, brother, as he crushes it.
Well done, Halit. You just killed one of our only informants. Great. Good job.
You see Yuck kind of clapping. Bravo! Bravo! I do say he was supposed to be a bit of a slave, and slaves don't do good work on the ground. Dead.
Yep, you're right about that. Oh, man. Just the day is not the day, is it? I'm getting so tired and sick and tired of just not doing anything right these days. It's just. Uh,
Sounds
Well,
like you deserved it anyway.
hey, listen, okay? I'm trying my best here, all right? You guys are just too much of a psychopathic group of freaks.
we got our information
What do you
anyway,
mean?
boy.
Wait, what do you say?
He says, we got our information anyway, boy.
Yeah, we did, but like, how the hell are we gonna actually get there? The east? Can you get to the east, Alan? Can you do it? Huh? Go on.
Well, perhaps I could help with that.
What, you're being cooperative now?
Oh, well, if you could get rid of more Xenophon members, then that just only helps the bazaar grow.
Well, we need a couple trinkets to help us out with that, don't you think? A
Well,
little bit of
perhaps you could partake in the auction.
can we get someone discount?
A discount? I don't think you understand how auctions work.
Yeah, you know,
Is there a
I'm just,
list of items you'll be auctioning?
Oh, you'll have to find out in due time. It's almost time.
okay. What's the play here, gang? Since you're veterans of venturing, what do you want to do?
Auction time.
All right,
Let's buy
all
some
right,
stuff.
all right.
Oh,
Let's
well,
do
if
it.
you guys don't mind leaving, I just want to clean up the dead dwarf in my quarters, and then the auction can proceed very shortly.
All right, cool. Kind of hops along down there, kind of like nobody shoves, but like brushes past Helith, very dejected as he walks off outside of the thing.
You kind of pass by. Uck looks at the body, kind of closes his eyes, looks into his book, puts the book, and then passes on by.
I can't believe I got a 12 with a 6 plus 6, bro. Ow! We need him alive.
Should have been an eloquence bard.
I know, right? I didn't know that existed until until you told me about it. It's like only it's like a thing where you can only get a 12 as the lowest thing, right?
A 10. 10's lowest,
Yeah.
so you would have rolled a 16 on that.
Oh my fucking days.
Where did I put? Oh, he's there. Gonna move Severus there. Who left? Was that Eddie? Yeah, it was. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I forgot
All right,
Silver's
so
next to me.
you guys come out back into the Goblin Bazaar, where you can see that like people are kind of like packing up a little bit, as it
Yep.
seems to be that they are getting ready for the auction as well, and
Okay.
you can sort of see them start to gather around through, uh, like going through around here, and some of them are like kind of bundling up.
I guess I'm over here then.
Is that where the auction is?
Yep. I think that's what he's talking about.
Yep. You can, as you guys make your way, you can sort of see like some of the goblins are kind of like running past, going through, as uh there are like a few goblins here and there. Like you can see, you recognize some of them being like the market stall owners. Everybody's kind of like crowding around. You can hear the bustling, the goblin noise. as you all come round. Some of them look at you a bit weirdly, because they're not quite used to like other races around here. And then after waiting for some time, you then start to see Yek as he comes out, as everybody, like all the other goblins, they kind of get excited. They're like, it's like everyone is kind of like gathered around. Severus is like, I'm really excited.
Hope you got gold in there, Severus. Got any gold in there? I doubt it.
I don't, I'm afraid.
Yep, figured. Fucking gold digger, just take all my gold. Damn it. Ah!
So Yek comes out and he's speaking like a goblin. He's like, as the rest of the like, as they're all kind of like cheering, and then he changes back into common as he greets you, everybody. He's like, "Hello, everyone. So, I'm glad everyone is here for the Goblin Bazaar auction. Now we have quite a few delectables to go through, and I know what we're like, right?" And everyone's like, "Oh, right, so how about we get started straight away?" So you then see this bugbear come by as he starts coming through, holding like something in his hand that's got like a cloth covered around it.
Okay.
And he's like, "Well, first I must say that there will be no slaves, as we've had a bit of an incident.
I
So
wonder who produced them.
I've had a bit of a makeshift item to reveal, but I'm sure one of you lot will find it very valuable." He takes off the cloak, and from it you see an acorn that
Ooh.
is of gold.
Me!
And he's like, "Now I know one of you lot is very hopeful for this item, so I'm going to start the bidding at 200 gold pieces. Do I hear anyone for 200?
Me! Me!
Oh, we have the half elf over here. Raise her hand for 200. Do I hear anyone else for 250 gold pieces? Do I hear anyone for 250? Anyone for 250? A goblin, one of the bucket stormers that owns trinkets, is like, as he raises his hands in the air.
No! Me! Me!
As he's like, "Ooh, 250! Do we hear 300? Do I hear 300 from anyone?
Me! Me!
300? Oh, the half elf is quite a contender. She's asking for 300 gold pieces for the acorn. Do I hear 350? Any 350 gold pieces?" The chicken owner looks at Luna, kind of grumbles, and is like, as it raises its hands in the air.
Stop
And he's like,
raising your hand,
"Ooh,
dude!
400 gold?
What the fuck?
Well, do I hear 450?
I need that! Me!
Jack's kind of taken aback, like, how much gold does she have?
No, I'm gonna borrow gold. I'm poor.
Oh my god.
450. Well, does anybody want to go for 500? And the goblins are kind of like, and they kind of hush up. And he's like, "All right, sold to the half elf for 450.
Yay.
Lady, would you mind coming up over here to receive your prize, and so I can collect the gold?
Okay.
Alright. So, you're gonna have to take 450 gold pieces off.
Okay.
Have you taken it off? Do you have 450?
No, yeah, it's a good question.
No, it's 700 or 800.
No, I have 500.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
505. So I still have 55 gold left, I think. Right?
Mm.
Oh, shit. Now I'm poor. I'm poor!
Good. Whoa, what the? I'm poor. You see my gold? Look at him. He's right next to me. That's all my gold is.
Okay, that's mine now.
So, you go up, you give Yek the money, and he's like, well, our pleasure doing business with you. As the bugbear hands you the item, he then goes off. You guys wait a bit as he comes back. He's like, now presenting the next item on the agenda. Now, this one is a bit of an unusual one, and its value, on a first glance,
Now can
might
see
be
my
a bit
phone.
unsettling, but I assure you that luck may come your way when using it, as he unveils the next item, which you see, it's like a bone, like a goblin bone, and on it there are like symbols carved on it, and
Oh.
around the end of it is like a leather cord that's kind of wrapped around it.
No, what?
Leather cord that's kind of wrapped around it.
Okay. Can I read what it says for my companion languages?
He has to comprehend languages.
Yeah, just like a little humming tune as I hum to myself. Companion languages.
He comprehend languages of verbal somatic.
Some verbal semantics. Have to speak it.
You have to speak it. It's verbal somatic attitude.
Two? Yeah.
Yeah. Your pitch salt. But basically, use your focus.
Yeah, my
So,
boss, my
as they're kind of like casting that spell, Yek stops and he's like, excuse me,
Yeah? What's up?
what are you doing?
Playing some music.
Entertainment is not until after the auction, that if you're casting a spell.
I'm not casting a spell. I'm playing some sweet music to get this crowd hyped up for some more auctions, right? Yeah. Come on, make it more exciting.
Yay!
Instead of the old area. Fuck.
Make a deception check.
Why? Why don't I just go once in my life? Deception.
Deception, yeah.
Oh yeah!
So
Wow.
he looks and he listens and he's like, well, I sense some magical energy coming out, so I would hope that you please keep it a bit down. I don't really want any sort of magical conflict or
Oh, don't worry, don't
eating
worry.
going
There's no
on.
cheat here. I never cheat. As spotless as water. In water.
Well, anyway, what we have here is a bone, but not just any bone. It is a lucky bone. Some say that
How lucky is
if
it?
using this bone could save you from a series of many unfortunate events. Maybe you're about to trip and fall, but the bone helps break the fall, causing you not to be hurt. Or maybe perhaps you have an unlucky chance of convincing someone, as he looks to Jack. But perhaps you could hold onto it tightly and maybe those chances could unwind and rethink, or maybe perhaps you just want to scare someone.
Oh, I don't have money
Is that
for
what the
that
actual
anymore.
bone? Is that what the actual runes say on the bone? Like, because this is a costume copy languages. We could see.
The spell's not casted because it's been interrupted by you.
Oh, okay. So, okay, finish it. Oh, what? Okay, fine, fine. How much is going for there, Yak? As he's playing music with not coughing anything.
Well, I'm willing to start this one off at 100 gold pieces.
Oh,
Anyone
you know,
wanted for
that's
100 gold pieces?
Good luck.
right out of my playfield. I'll do you one better. How about you throw that in, and I shall take care of the Xanathar Guild, and also bring any interesting trinkets from there to you in exchange. How's that sound?
Wait, what happens if there's better trinkets than the Xanathar Guild?
Well, then, you know, we just wait. I'm trying. Wait, it's called bargaining, Sin. And besides, I mean, like, what if he has something you want in his auction house? Then you can trade.
I need your share of trinkets then.
Fine. Only my share of trinkets. As I look towards Yek of the convo of Sin. Only my trinkets I find.
Well, I'm afraid the auction has started, and I don't really do those deals until outside of auction times, so I'm afraid I'm only going to be accepting gold for this.
Can I put a hold on it? Like, can I put like a deposit down for it?
The goblins kind of like turn back as they're like behind you, they're kind of like rumbling, like as they all kind of like get a bit agitated. A deposit, you say? Been unheard of in an auction?
Well, this is we are doing you a favor, aren't we? We're getting rid of your competition or your annoyances. So consider this a special case. Hmm. Don't you want that little Hog Guild gone?
Well, it would be very helpful, but I'm afraid I can't quite. Once I've set an item down for the auction, I'm afraid I can't quite exactly take it off, especially for the rest of the people part of the bazaar.
Okay, fine. He kind of sits back down, but as he sits back down, he says, "Yeah, it's too bad we, the dragons of Waterdeep, can't take that item, because you know we've killed dragons before. Be a shame for it to get lost, and us to get agitated, huh?"
Make a uh, either performance or persuasion.
Okay, what's my strongest one? They're both good. Fuck off.
So the guys are just kind of agitated. One of them raises their hands. They're like, "Well, we've already got a first bid at 100 gold pieces. Do I hear 110? Anyone for 110 gold pieces for this?" And the another goblin raises their hand, going at 110. They raise. He's like, "Oh, okay. How about we raise it a bit to 150? Anyone for 150?" Uh, Meanwhile, Saros turns to Jack and
Hmm.
asks, "You were trying to read the symbols? Why do you want the item so badly?"
Oh, it's because you don't hear what he said. It's lucky bone. I wanna see any if it's actually true or not. You know, finding out the truth is what an author
Sounds
does.
like a scam.
Yep, that's what. Yep, exactly that.
Did I get the scab?
I think it's a scam. Could possibly.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a scam.
I've done many tricks back in my past where you know we sell the item like really really well, but then it's actually a scam in the end.
Oh, really? Well, what kind of items was that?
Uh, Mostly little medallions of like good luck charms, ward of spirits, items that nobles would wear on their neck and rings, or like extra charisma. They weren't really extra charisma. It's more like just a really flat piece of metal.
Well, can you not read what it said or?
He blocked my comprehend languages after a 19 deception. By the way, he blocked it.
We can just about read it. This is what it says. So he kind of like tells you like the goblin words, and with it you understand that there is like a sense of luck attached to it. So the bone, what it actually does,
Mm-hmm.
you could use this once per long rest,
Okay.
but it allows you to re-roll a 1 on any skill check
Ooh.
or saving throw. Uh,
Okay.
but the re-rolled result must be kept. So if you roll 2 ones, you're kind of boned. But yeah,
Yeah. All right.
kind of like another inspiration to me.
Pretty much. All right.
It
So
only
definitely
works if you're round 1.
Yeah, I think.
Yes.
So that's kind of useless. Well, not useless, but
Anyway,
very rare to get a 1, even though it's got a 1 right now. Yeah, so he kind of like looks at it like, you know what? It's not that useful. I'm perfect in every single way, so it's fine. I don't need luck on my side. Got this.
I wonder, did
Kinda
they have
post his
their
head.
scroll?
It's a master. And that, like,
Scroll.
at the goblins are raising their heads. Wait, are you bidding, Luna?
No.
Okay. So that the rest of the other goblins raise their heads, and it's like, sold to Goody over here. As one of the goblins goes up.
Can you mark which goblin it is?
Uh,
How much did he sell
it's
it
this
for?
one here.
That one, yeah. Okay,
How
cool.
much did he
Let's,
sell it for?
keep it mounted.
Sold it for 200 gold.
Oh.
Right, that's the guy. I don't know. Can you press that? No.
who's everyone bidding on Luna's item?
The one bidding was behind, so here.
This one. So this guy's got between 300 and 400 gold on him, right?
I know what's coming.
Not necessarily, it's just the information's there to be worked with.
Exactly. There for some chaotic neutral.
If you do anything crazy like that, I'm putting you guys on the evil.
What?
Not evil.
That is just straight up evil stuff.
We haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we're thinking about it.
So,
That guy.
Just a
with
choice.
that item, purchase. We need sleight of hand. We need try to rock.
Wait! Suki, what? You're evil!
We need try to rock.
What?
You shut up!
Who you trying to rock? Why did you roll sleight of hand?
I didn't do anything.
It's right there! Oh, wow, that the worst perception check of my life. What? It's 16 right there.
I just rolled for the LOL.
Okay. So with that, then he goes, alright, now we will have our last item
Scroll!
for the day.
Scroll!
Okay. Let me guess the curse scroll.
Come on, it's not good.
Come on, pathetic.
He gets the bugbear to come and he takes the cloth away. I have here a magic scroll.
Ooh!
Sin, scroll!
However, my magic capabilities are left to be desired. But perhaps under the right hand, someone can read through it and understand the magic that is contained within. I know some are looking for a scroll.
Sin, it's your calling.
Whether this will be the one for you. Well, only the gods know that answer. And there's only one way for you to find out. I call this bidding at 200 gold pieces.
Wow.
Do I hear 200 from
Yeah,
you?
200.
Wait, see?
200. So half hour waiting. Do I hear 230? Anyone for 230?
Tim goes around and says, I hope no one else is gonna enjoy this item.
Do you know what the scroll is? It's just as much as a scroll. Oh my gosh, wow.
A lot of goblins are kind of like step back a bit as they kind of like don't really want to raise their hand as it's
Yeah,
kind of step up. One kind of sheepishly raises their hand, which Yak sees as he quickly drops it down, but Yak saw it a bit too late. He's like, oh, I see 230 from that goblin at the back there, right next to the bard, fellows. Pointed out pretty obviously, and the guy was like,
Tim looks at him with death glare.
back it up. Well, 230 gold. Do I hear 250 from anyone? 250 gold
Tim,
pieces?
250.
Alright, 250 from the half elf over there. Do I hear 270? Anyone for 270 gold pieces? Anyone for 270?
Tim looks at him and will play with a sword.
Make another investigation.
Got them.
Ooh, 11.
Got them.
It's not that bad.
The rest of the goblins are a bit kind of like backing off, but they've gained a bit of like kind of confidence. Some of them are kind of curious of the contents of what's in the scroll itself. You see the same one that had purchased the lucky bone. It kind of just like quickly raises the hand, puts it back down, and he's like, "Oh, 270 to the lucky bone, gimme!"
He's definitely me and Sam looking at him like really dead clear.
Do I get 300 gold? Anyone for 300 gold? Half elf, please.
200.
Ah, perfect, 300 gold. For the scroll, anyone for 320? Anyone for 320?
Stat them.
And sold to the half-drow lady over there. Please come, collect your reward.
Sim goes and collects it and will save him with anger at that goddamn goblin.
300. And
191 left.
with that, Yak, like, well, I hope you all enjoyed this auction. The next one will be after a 10-day. And with that, we may have some more exciting items. Maybe after a clearing of the guild, perhaps there could be even more better items. But
Yeah, that'd be.
for now, I'll see you lot in the next 10 days as the rest of the goblins kind of cheer. And then Jack leaves the area and the rest of the other goblins start kind of like moving out.
Oh, that was exciting.
I need to get
I
more
guess.
gold. But now I can summon bees, right? I can summon bees.
You can use your spell, I think, to summon these. I don't know what are the other requirements for it.
What's the requirement again?
That's you can look at the chat.
What taste spell is it?
Just these.
Can you put my page
So
back?
you need a feather, a tuft of fur,
Got it? Got it?
and a fishtail inside a gilded acorn worth at least 200 gold.
Got the acorn, then got the feather.
So you can call forth a bestial spirit in an unoccupied space. It's gonna only last up to an hour.
Okay, let me copy that down.
It's only gonna last for an hour.
I have a question.
Alright.
When this goblin walks past me, can I do a sleight of hand check?
Which goblin?
The one that's got the bone. This one.
This one?
Yeah.
So he is not gonna go past it. He's going like kind of like the same way. Yuck. He's like going up here.
Oh, okay, well, shit, bro.
You got this one with like the 300-400 gold.
Yeah, the one behind you has raised that hand for 300, 400.
You're
So
gonna
maybe we
be
should,
right.
should we try and rob him?
Jack doesn't really care about that. He cares about the bone. But since he's kind of getting out of his viewpoint, because like any gold he touches just disappears, right? So he's just like, So it's up to you. What's my sleight of hand actually? Hold on. Is it quite good? It is. Where is it? Ooh, a 5.
No, Sin's not gonna rob him. Robbing some low-born commoner is just beneath her.
Not beneath Jack. Fuck, it's gone away. Alright. You win this round, Goblin. Alright, lads and ladies. Guess it's time we go clear out that guild.
Don't we find out what kind of scroll it is?
Alright, can you read the symbols?
Wait, Luna, are you trying to steal the money?
No. I wanna see how high I roll.
Is that I think you should make a commit.
Yeah.
No.
You should make a commit.
No,
Yeah.
wait,
No,
we
you
have
gotta
to
tell
find.
me these things first.
I mean, it's pretty high. I think you could do that number.
I don't think so. There's what?
I
1,
think
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you don't want to get to on the bad side of all of them. What if you want to buy some more stuff? You can't buy any then if they know you're stealing from them. If it's not high enough.
I mean, 15 is pretty high. You don't want to try it?
Well, he said
It's an
I'm
extra gold in
evil then.
I mean, it's a matter of perspective, right?
I mean, I mostly thought you guys were gonna try to kill them to take them.
Oh no, bro, no. I steal the freaking thing off him. Not kill him.
No, we're not killing them.
It's still kind of evil.
Yes,
But,
yeah, killing.
Well, I'll tell you this. You can tell me now if you want to do it or not. Next time you gotta tell me these things before rolling.
What if I do it? What if I fail?
That's the game. That's the love of the
Yeah,
game.
that's how it works, huh?
Yeah. Yep, they have to bullshit your way out of the excuse.
You always say I'm evil anyway. But I don't think it's evil.
So then, are you gonna do it?
I guess I'm curious to see like how high am I supposed to roll.
So you're trying to steal from that goblin that has the money. The one that tried to outbid you, right?
Come on.
Yeah.
I'll back you up if you fail. Don't worry.
Alright. So you do a sort of hand as it kind of the goblin passes by. Let's do a roll.
He succeeds.
So the goblin doesn't actually notice anything done like you've done when trying to pickpocket them. What you get from them is like a stone that has like goblin writing on it, which you recognize as like what it says onto it, because you can read goblin. Basically, it's just is an auction token.
Huh?
Nice. I guess you need that 20 for the gold.
What auction?
We might as as well keep it for the next auction.
Yeah, might as well.
Auction token?
Yeah.
That's all I've got?
Yes.
Okay. I keep that, thank you very much.
Sin, what did you see in the scroll?
Yeah, I want to find out if it is what scroll it is.
You could just open it up and then
Now, okay, I'll do that one. Sin does that.
Cool. So opening it up, you can understand the like magic incantation in the actual scroll itself, and reading through, you find that it is a scroll of
Looking so suspense.
remove curse.
Hey, yo,
Oh,
we finally got
thank
it!
God. Thanks to the Overlord, the DM. And I'll use that instantly.
You want to use it now?
Can I use it now?
Yeah, you can.
So, okay, so, yeah,
what's that auction
I'm
token?
going to use it on my curse.
Here's your curse. Let's go.
So you read out the words of the scroll, and the bright light from the scroll appears as you then feel the energy of magic kind of permeate within you. You then touch the area where the curse is afflicted on. As it does, you kind of like feel a bit of a pain, as if it kind of feels like you're cutting up your hand, but there is like no scar, there is no blood, nothing. But this sudden jolt of pain then causes your hand to drop the sword. As it does, it falls to the ground as you hear the like ting, ting, and the pain suddenly disappears. That the sword then is on the floor, and in that moment, it does not appear back in your hand. It stays on the floor.
Hey. What a nice
Oh, thank Christ, I kicked the sword across the room.
Is that sword still cursed? Basically.
Only one way to find out.
Alright.
Not picking it back up. Oh, thank Christ, that curse was annoying.
Wait, you
That
can
was
pick
worth
it up.
every gold spent.
Where's the sword?
She kicked it across the room. Which direction would you say you kicked it? So,
Oh, in front, right?
Okay.
up in the front, so yeah, it's kind of gone across to the, to like the auction stable.
Jack kind of unveils his cloak around him and picks it up with the cloak. Is that gonna work? That should work, right? It shouldn't curse him.
Or you're picking up the sword.
Yeah, but with the cloak around his neck. It's like there's like a little like barrier between his fingers.
So you're like using like a cloth.
Yeah, cloth. Yeah,
Okay.
the cloak.
Alright. So you picked up the sword.
The cloak. No, his hands. The cloak.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, you picked it up.
Oh shit. I picked it up. That's it.
Yeah, you picked it up. That's it.
Okay. And he puts it back in. He puts it in his bag. Can fit in his bag. So now he's kind of like cloakless.
It wouldn't quite fit in your bag. It is like
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, shit. Alright, so he picks up the cloak and he just asks everyone to hold it in his hand. But now, not to touch the sword itself.
how's Saros gonna hold it?
I mean, is he not carrying it like?
Sorry, what was that? You cut off for me.
Is he not like in
Oh.
arm?
You're still, you're still cutting off a lot for me. So, yes.
Just
It sounds like static noise.
Hello?
is it still cut off?
No.
No,
No,
no.
further.
Alright. Is he not like carrying it like a baby with like his whole body just holding the sword? No.
What do you mean carrying it like a baby? Like what? He's got his arms out and the sword is in that way? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, he's holding it like to his chest with a cloth and the thing wrapped around. It's like
Yeah.
the pointed blade is upwards, like it's like diagonal.
Okay. So you wrap it with the cloth and with your like cloth of the around your neck,
Right.
and you give it to Severus, and
Right.
Severus like, ah! And as Severus grabs a hold of it, the sword magically disappears
Don't fucking tell me. Put it on
and
my.
goes onto your hand, Jack.
It's on the cloth. It's wrapped on a cloth. What?
It's
Oh my god. So my cloak just like disappears from the hand. So it's on my hand now.
You can tag now.
Which one? The one with the mark or the one with the other mark?
The one without the mark.
How the hell does that even work? What? So it doesn't matter as long as you just pick it up. You're cursed. Okay. Well.
Oh
That's
wait,
fine.
I can't. Is it because technically several is the mark right come from his hand, so is that mean because the mark is on his hand, so like technically he's holding it?
No, because there's a cloth around it. I would assume that it's actually
but-
expired when you actually touch it, but I didn't actually touch it. I touched it with the cloth.
Not really, because I'm sure if you had like a gloved hand, it'd still work. Gosh.
That's so dumb. Oh well, here's got a sword now. What is it, a long sword? Just strength base, right?
You don't think you could have mentioned that
Yeah.
sooner, Sin? Considering the fact you had the sword the longest? How did you pick it up?
Don't know was cursed.
No, I mean, like, Jack, that one. Why did he pick it up?
I thought I could sell it to the guy. I thought physical contact was the one that would actually, get the curse on it. But it turns out it doesn't matter. Apparently, it doesn't matter if you try to use gloves or anything. It just curses you. That's good. That's all fine. I can move the curse at some point.
I don't know how you even picked it up from. You should have just left it there. There was a reason I kicked it across the room.
I wanted to sell it off to the guy for something else, but turns out some things just don't work out. Like this cursed sword.
Now you don't even have free hand.
I mean,
So
yeah,
anything
right.
you pick up that is like gold, then it just disappear, right?
yeah. So basically, if you touch me, just bad luck. That's fine. So I got a long sword in my hand, right? That's
Yeah.
What's that? Is that like a strength check or a dexterity check? What is it? No. Yes, I can use it.
One sword is strength. But I don't think it is a finesse weapon.
No, it's a versatile weapon.
No, so when you're proficient in it, it still uses your strength, but you can add your proficiency modifier with it.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
So basically, what's proficient modifier? Where is it? So 3. So I can add 3 to it. Whenever I roll for it. Is that what it is?
Like, what's your strength at the moment?
It's 8.
Oh, an 8. So with an attack roll, yeah. So it would be it would be a +2.
+2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use it good.
I have a 3 proficient bonus though. Is that no?
Yeah. Your strength is -1.
Oh, that could make sense. Cool.
Yeah. So it would be a +2.
Well,
For the attack roll, and then the damage would be 1d8 +2.
1d8 +2. 1d8.
Oh wait, no, sorry, not 1d8 +2. It would just be 1d8.
Two. Where the fuck is it? Damage 1d8 plus. Well, look at that!
Wait,
I
I
got a
forgot
sword.
something. I still got the skeleton hand with the thing in it.
The only problem is that's my hex warrior weapon, so I'll be rolling with strength until Vixen rest.
Damage type. That's one. Wait, what? The fuck? Wait a minute. That's wrong. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait, what? Rao!
Damage type 1d8, right?
Rao!
Yeah, 1d8. Where did you put it?
Strength plus 2.
Put it in. Give me a second, Suki.
Yeah, sorry, I'm so confused. So slashing is slashing.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Let me put it in.
Yeah, hang on.
It should just be
Alright.
1d8. Oh, you put it in damage too for some reason.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Yeah. There you
Fuck. Let me
You
actually
can rename
try.
it if you want.
No, I'm
Or call
keeping
it Burden.
I'm keeping it to the book. I wrote in my book, Burden this longsword, this thing, Burden the longsword.
Well, it'll be your burden now.
Well, you know, it could come in clutch. Maybe we could figure out a way to circumvent the whole teleportation thing.
I think that's fine. It's weird that doesn't say +2 on it. I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, for some reason, if it goes to 2, it doesn't say plus on it.
Maybe it's that? Oh wait, no, it's not that.
So
Okay, yeah. Alright, so it's just 2, it just doesn't put the plus on it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the idea. Alright, what did you want to ask, Suki?
What is the auction token? Wait. What does it actually do? Is it just like you can use it for things that are up on auction or what?
I mean, you don't particularly know, like your character, it's just like a stone that you had, which reading in Goblin, it reads as like auction token.
And another question: do I still have the skeleton hand with the? Is it a staff or what? If it was a touch?
Staff.
Yeah, you still have that?
Try to throw that staff. Just for. Oh yeah, but there's no point. It's in your backpack, right? So
Yeah.
we'll just teleport to your hand. Damn it!
And I don't
okay.
know, is it even cursed? But I'm just being careful. I don't know, is it actual curse? I just refuse to touch it.
Okay, Jack doesn't care about curses. Or he tried to care about curses, but fucking backfired.
You can't. Wait, I did ask
I
like.
could try my
No, don't try to fix your
hex
stupidity.
weapon thing on it.
Oh. To do what? What, to bind it to you?
No, yeah, I'd make it my pact weapon. And then see if I can shunt it into the extra dimension space.
We just come back.
Because there's nothing to say he can't be cast with it and I can make it my pact weapon, right?
I guess not.
Try that.
You're gonna find out, I guess. Anyways. My initial thing was to try to trade off with the fucking goblin, but it turns out it backfired as fuck, so. Yeah.
It extends light around just so you can use it as a torch.
Great.
Yeah,
And
it does have a bit of light around it.
I'm the only good stealth character here. Great. That's perfect. So I guess we go clear up.
I'm happy.
Of course you're happy. How does it work? I don't get it.
I don't use my shield now.
I never fucking touch it. Okay, anyway.
Didn't just follow Jack and be assigned him. I don't know why he picked up that sword, I really don't.
He's just human at this point. He's just want to get rid of this fucking place. Where the fuck's east? He shouts.
This is not east.
Where is east? Sin, you know what east is? Aleph, you fucking murderer, where's east?
He's so angry. That's definitely not
Here
east.
are basically saying, like, I'm not sure where the east is, but we could probably go back to that yak guy, right?
Oh, screw that guy, man. That sucks. Gotta give me a freaking bone for
Oh,
that.
calm down. We'll get rid of that sword one day.
No fucking certain anything. Everything just... Wait, can I put it on my right hand to see what happens?
Okay, you put it on your right hand. It's that on your right hand.
I don't like you.
Really?
This is a good sword.
He
Like,
hit
this is
you.
fucking like transform into... I don't know. Just mutate into something else? No?
It's just on your right hand.
He can't even
Fantastic.
I
swap
suppose if you
that.
get true polymorph, you could true polymorph into a weapon you're good with.
Really?
Yeah, you'll be at level 20 or so.
Oh, well, thank you for that. Thank you so much.
So you guys head back to the
Oh,
bazaar.
shut.
I'm a lover. So
Where
bad.
is he? Fucking damn dungeon when we get out of here. Where is he?
Don't damage it.
All the goblins are looking at you weirdly. As you're waving a sword, they're all kind of like backing up because these don't understand the words. Kind of like stepping up. Like, especially these lot, they're like, and then you hear Yak come down. He's like, calm down, boys. Calm down. Oh, if it isn't my fellow bard friend. Oh, you're looking a bit agitated. Sorry you couldn't win the bone. I don't really like doing these dealings outside of auction. Sort of a policy of mine.
Listen, right now, I could care less about the bone. Where the hell is east to this place? You told me you would tell me where the other place is. Tell me where it is.
Yes, I would have thought you guys would come back and we could discuss. Well, you see, my guard companions, we kind of kept the place a bit holed up, at least the pathway to that area. Because, you see, down that side is where a lot of the Xanathar members reside.
Which side? Can you ping it? Sorry?
He says, well, you see, I kept the pathway a bit guarded up because, you see, that's where a lot of the Xanathar members reside.
Okay.
So, I kind of made sure to keep guard on it. But if you guys want to go through, then I can make an exception.
Yeah, and our deal's still on, right? If you come back and kill those guys, you're gonna get all trinkets and stuff, right?
Well, what trinket are you after? I'm going to be able to gather up enough stuff at the auction until the next 10 days, so...
We want it from your stock, right? We don't want no auction crap, right? We want it from your stock. All four of us, we get it.
Well, what I'm saying is that if you want to buy stock, I'm going to have to gather that stuff. And usually I do that, well, I try to get it ready for the next 10 days.
My God, you are not selling this whole thing to me at all, dude. You are not giving me the good sell here. I thought it meant to be a merchant, right? We're doing you a favor.
Calm down, Jake. Maybe there's a score from your curse. Without evidence.
Score from curse. I want my damn prosthetic leg. I want to get out of it. I want to see my daughter. I want to see my wife. I want to see the outside of this place. That's what I want to see. I'm so sick and tired. Kind of killed. He's basically ranting at this point.
It just kind of laughs. Oh, it seems the rumors of those that enter the dungeon become mad like the mad mage himself are true. And I thought that was really hocus pocus. As he kind of laughed. Well,
Oh, sorry.
I'm starting to see a bit of the signs.
want to see mad, huh? You want to get freaky out here, right?
Well,
No, I
after,
don't want to see that.
after some time, you kind of get accustomed to it. It's almost kind of comforting in a way.
All right, you know what? Let's just get this thing done. You know, push us back a little. Move!
Doesn't like it.
Get out of the way, you.
Where's the passage, did he say?
I think it's the guard right here, right? I'm assuming he's here. Is he here? I'm assuming he's here.
The yak comes by and he's like, "Oh, I'm coming." And he then speaks
Yeah.
to the guards, and they kind of like agree. So before they had sort of like spears, they were kind of like blocking it off, but they like moved the spears out of the way, and with that, they get to open the door, and thus you can see a path leading down.
Okay. So this is guaranteed the way you want to go, right? No shenanigans, no freaking detours and shit. It's just straight through here. We get to the other side, right?
Well, yes, that is true. But however, if you do come back the same way, then you must use the password, because if you try coming through, then we'll just assume you're, well, a member of the Xanathar Guild. And for that, we won't open.
What's the password then?
Well, well, you must first knock.
Oh my god. Go on, sorry.
You must first knock on the door 4 times. But pause
All
Four.
time.
30 seconds,
Done. Okay.
and then knock again.
And knock. Once.
And then say the word Yik Anis.
Ellis.
Yisk Anis.
Can you write that down in the chat?
Ellis. Yes.
Yeah. Can you write that down in the chat?
Yes. I've got it in my bio thing, so
Can you write it on the chat?
where's my thing? Put it
I
in.
can't understand what he's just
There
saying.
you
Yisk
Big
Ellis.
skins.
go. Yisk Anis.
Yisk Ellis. Jack kind of like looks at him very like, are you serious? Kind of look, and just starts walking
That's like
toward the gate.
I apologise for him. He's a little, cursed at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, I've just noticed he has a sword now, and he's waving it around all weirdly. And didn't you
Yeah,
have
he
a
does
sword?
look silly.
What happened to your sword?
That's the burden that we got rid of, which he is now gained.
Oh, the sword is called Burden. Very clever! Oh, you guys are very amusing, I have to say.
Yes, yes.
With that, the rest of you guys then begin to move.
He's definitely gonna die this season. Session. Alright.
So you guys make your way down the path as you come around the bend. With that, the doors behind you then begin to hear close as it slowly comes across, and you hear them as it there goes.
Well.
With that, you guys then begin to make your way through to the dungeon, where there you then enter. I need to.
So we're gonna finish on Terethia then, I'm assuming. That's the only way I can. That's the east area.
Yeah, you can vent on these guys.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do anyway. He's gonna just walk towards him like, let me in there. What the fuck's in Tereth? We killed Nadia. Get us in there.
Give me a sec. Now loading.
But can you still use your focus? That's all that matters.
Or is it loot? And if it's wrapped around my neck, I can just like play with one hand, right? Like really shitty.
But you have
Yeah,
shields.
exactly.
Wow.
Fucking Wild Magic 1.0. Or I can like, I don't know, stab the loot with my sword and then like play it as I sit down. I don't know. Also, I have an idea on how to like. So it's instant, right? When you throw the fucking sword, just instantaneously. There's no timer.
Yeah, it just comes back.
How quick can I be if I was to like put my hand on someone's body and as a teleport it just explodes into the body kind of thing? Is that possible? No.
Or is it like you put your hand in your body and then what? Throw the sword and then hope it comes
No.
back.
Well, yes, if I threw a sword, but like quickly like touch someone's chest and then it just materializes into their body. Is that a thing you could do? Because it's occupying a space, right?
I think you could try.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
So with that, you guys begin walking through as, at this point, going through the area, you then come across quite a few, well, a fork within the dungeon of 3 differing pathways. However, what you then begin to notice in front of you and along the walls are these frescoes, painting of these shield dwarves, seemingly in some kind of battle. Upon staring at them, you think that these are just simple frescoes, simple images. But then, on longer staring, they begin to move as it continues. You start to see some of those dwarves roll with stacked barrels, some of them in the motion of carving blocks of stone. And is Jack the one leading?
Yeah.
So, as Jack, you begin to stare at it the most, you notice one of the doors looks back at you, and they wink at you, and then the image then goes back still.
So they move. And so basically they move and then they go still and then move and they go still. Is that what's going on?
Are you looking at it again now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna move again.
Make a perception check.
Also I can't see my character.
Wait, you can't? It should be down here. You guys can see anything?
Oh, no, I see
can
it.
see
At
it.
the
I
bottom.
see it. My character, my thing. Perception check. Perception. 12.
So, looking at it currently, it looks still.
Can I try?
Well, you want to have a look at the paintings as well?
Yes.
Alright. Make a perception check.
Damn.
Oh my
It's lower
gosh.
than it is.
No.
And the one, it looks still.
You frick.
Okay.
But someone
Oh my gosh. No one's gonna look at it.
oh, yeah.
One more. We have one more person to try.
I talk to see the same thing. Actually, Jack wouldn't really care at this point. He's just pissed off. He's just like,
Arca's kind of curious. He's like, what are you guys staring at the wall for?
they move.
Okay.
They're like moving pictures.
You guys are really starting to lose it already, aren't you?
No, we're not. We're perfectly fine individuals.
oh really? And then he looks, and then some of them then begin to move, which Ark then notices as they begin back the motion of doing like their work and going into battle. And he's like, huh. It's like you guys just can't really see it properly.
And what do you see there, human bard?
Well, I just see history at work, I guess.
Nice
It
job.
was a long history a long time ago.
Well, do you know the history about the dwarves? Do I know the history about the dwarves? Let me just quickly do a check. History. I do. I hope.
So this is part of the like the Dumathoin kind of like Dwarven Forge. If you recall how most of the other parts are like Dumathoin, so this is kind of like a part of some of his followers kind of like laying down their work within this area of the dungeon.
So this must be where most of the worshippers are going to be here, right? This is where, like, Dumathoin main religious group is, I'm assuming, right?
That's what we think.
Yeah, so I think just look from the pictures. Alright, kind of walks. He's not as enticed as he would be if he wasn't in this state. Kind of walking off. Like before he stopped drawing the stuff on his book, what he's just ignoring it.
Oh, can you even write in your book that sword now?
He stops. He looks at his sword. He just throws it on the floor like, ah!
As he throws it onto the floor, ting, and it goes, disappears, and comes back in your hand.
He just screams, fuck! Damn it! You had to remind
Maybe
me
I
of
should have
that.
said anything.
Straight to it! Fuck are you? Screams into the ether. Does anyone reply? Or it's just darkness?
Wait, where's Severoth?
Sure,
Oh,
we
right,
will.
yeah, but Saros. Yeah, Saros would be with
Jack.
Jack. Saros is just kind of like, feels sad for Jack. Sir, I'm sure we'll find another scroll just for you.
He's just silent at this point.
Maybe he could write down in a book for you.
Do that, master.
No, he can't.
You don't comment on me like this, just tell me the stuff, and I'll never down. My handwriting is pretty good.
This book isn't just any book, okay? It's personal to me. There's a reason why I have it around at all times.
How do you write anything more personal, master?
Oh,
Wait a second, what do you
you
say?
have a point.
How are you gonna write anything else more personal, master?
As, like, it's hitting him at this point, like, he can't do what he's meant to be doing this entire journey. He's, like, just... He's mixed feelings.
Do you want Mage Hand?
Don't Mage Hand? No, don't Mage Hand. I don't know that spell they're in.
It's fine. We're your master. Like,
Too bad.
you're just gonna tell me what to write.
Takes a deep breath. Looks at his book. He's like, fine. But under any circumstances, do not flip through any of the pages unless the pages I give you, alright? Okay. He takes out his quills right
Have you
now.
got dirty drawings in them?
He just ignores that comment. He's like very serious. He's uncharacteristically serious with this book. And he's gives to him. And I want it perfectly in line, alright? Nothing fucked up, nothing unscribbled. Perfectly. You got that?
Okay, master.
Gives him the
You
book.
want me to write anything now, or?
Just write down. No, don't. He says like, just write down. I think he just tells him the history of the Dumathoin. Like what he's
Okay.
yeah. Just write it down perfectly. He's actually watching at this point.
You watch Sephiroth write it down,
Is it perfect?
and looking at it, the way he's holding the quill, it looks very bizarre, like as if he could be tearing up the paper.
Oh no.
But
No! He just screams. He
he,
goes right down.
after he like begins writing, like looking at it, to your surprise, it's written quite beautifully, like calligraphy.
Wow.
You're kind of surprised by it.
Wow. I guess there will be a fucking worth in my life after all. Damn, Severus. You did a good job. Good job. Good on you. He kind of pats him with his right hand. Like, turns around. Wait, what do you say? He means, yeah, well, I guess anything means a lot to you. And he keeps going forward at this point. He's still fuming.
Yeah, so going through as you venture, following the path ahead, as the paintings and the frescoes seem to come to an end, but you then notice a tunnel pathway to one and seemingly goes to the north, while one continues further down.
Okay. Did he tell us anything where the location actually is? He didn't, did he? Yuck. At all.
Just told you that they're in the east side.
At this point, Jack's like just muttering to herself, "You see her? If we didn't kill this fucking copper, we'd be in a state right now. We actually know where to go. But no, instead, you want to kill someone because you're a raging fucking boner of a death boner you got on you." He's losing at this point. He kind of looks up to upwards and forwards. Turns to Sen, what do you think?
I think we should keep going.
Alright, fine. Hops along. Using his bow staff. Wait, how does he actually, yes, he's got his left hand sword and bow staff in his right. Okay, I can imagine it.
You use you have the bow staff in your hand.
So like help him walk, because but unless he uses the sword to move, I don't know. Can he use the sword to just like go ting ting?
Well, like as a sort of stepping stone, as like a walking stick.
Yeah, for his sword to like ting ting. You hear it clicking all the time. So yeah, what's down there? What do we see?
So, as you venture through, you can see that the cave kind of like goes in a sort of curvature. Seems a bit wide enough to sort of fit, like, you guys both in at a time. But it leads a bit further down south, as you're not quite sure where it seems to end, as it looks like it keeps going for a bit.
Alright. He kinda, I don't know, would it be encouraging to just keep going? Or would it
Explore down here or the other directions?
Well, I've had too many fucking bad days with winding tunnels and long pathways where only one person can get through, so I think we should the other avenues first before we commit. He kind of teams back. And he looks at, what's up here?
So, there seems to be a tunnel path, though it seems to be a bit short. You can kind of make out something like a sort of room at the end.
Well, I see a room in there. Don't know if it's good or bad or not. Can't really tell. To be honest with you, I'm kind of blinded by the rage right now. What do you think, adventurer?
Should we check it?
Sure, why not? What else could go wrong?
Let me go first.
Like, oh, alright.
Alright, so entering in, as you kind of like crawl down through the tunnel gets a bit narrower, but you manage to sort of squeeze on past as you then kind of enter this room that appears to be a bit more like caved in, as you can notice a lot of debris and rubble within the floor. You can sort of understand as to how the tunnel area was so cramped and narrow, and that's mostly what you're noticing within the room in itself. You can see that it is mostly covered with dust and debris.
So what's in these?
Yes.
Okay. So, what's over
Is
there?
it dark in the room?
It is a bit dark.
Okay, I'll cast dancing lights in each corner of the room.
Oh yeah, shit, I can see if we pass in. Let's go.
I'll
So,
be
as
back
you
Light
in
everything
the-
up.
past desert lights, you can kind of see a bit more within to the room itself, and you notice more debris and more dust. But you do notice that there does seem to be another kind of cramped-in tunnel pathway towards the east.
Then should be together.
You're the adventurous, and you know what to do.
But where's the rest of us?
I don't know. It's like enough, probably, as they always do.
Yeah.
Come on, stop slacking.
He,
We've got people to kill.
I wonder what's on the path. Kind of curious, you know.
This is right behind, and Arca has also come in. So, as you guys
It's path here,
wait,
right?
yes, you can sort of see that the pathway is a bit narrow, a bit cramped. You kind of have to crawl through to get by. As you crawl through, moving within the dungeon, you then come across a sort of open hallway. The path either left or right of you.
Link? Doesn't link at all. Okay.
Wait, north or south?
I don't know. What do your drow ears think?
Hmm.
Are you saying because my ears are bigger, that I can hear better?
I'm saying
do
that
I
you're an
hear
adventurer.
anything?
So much experience and wisdom. I think you know where to go.
Do I
Don't
hear
you
anything?
think so?
Make a perception check, Luna.
No. What's with my roll today? I'm gonna press it again. God damn it.
Can't press it again.
No, I'm just testing.
9.
I'm just testing
No.
my roll.
Then trying to hear out what you can. It mostly just seemed you're mostly just hearing a bit of the rubble, a bit of the cracks within the actual floor as you guys are shuffling around. That's pretty much all you really hear.
Okay, let's go down.
So you guys begin to head south as you walk through. You then come and you can sort of make your way and see kind of like another hole, though this time this one also has paintings surrounding nearby it. Looking at the paintings themselves, you then begin to notice that each of them are like images of, but you can tell to be wizards. And they all seemingly look like as if they're going mad. Jack comes by into the room.
Okay.
You start to see one of yourself, as
Oh,
it looks
okay.
like your character has like begun and starting to get mad. And as you see in the next image, you see it like transform. Like it looks like as if it's transforming into
Okay.
like a strange one-eyed creature.
Ooh. Wow.
What Sin you see is kind of like you see a half drow elf also looking like it's succumbing to madness as it looks like it's transforming into a creature with many mouths.
Oh,
Wow. Look at that.
that's a wrong room, I suppose.
Kind of walks back. Along with
That's
Sin.
weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's not too weird, in this flipping dungeon. All these turns and twists. Of course something like that would be in a room. Of course something like that would appear out of nowhere.
Bring out something to that room. Maybe that's treasure in there.
Well, if you think there's treasure in there, by all means, be my guest.
I want that. I shouldn't be too greedy.
Alright. I would love to do like an investigation check on that thing to see what it is, but I don't think it'd be in character for him to even care at this point. Alright.
Lena, up north. Unless you want to check out that room that we just saw. There might be treasure in there.
Yeah, but what are you trying to perceive? Are you going into the room that they just went in? At the doorway or what? Okay, but like, are you looking into the room or like you gotta? If you're using perception, it's like, what are you trying to basically see? Okay, so you gotta go through here. All right, make a perception check.
Ooh. You see everything clearly.
So, looking at, you can see like looking at the room, you can see like these paintings that uh, are depicting like many different like wizards looking as if they're going mad, and then they kind of becoming transformed uh, into like some kind of creature. What you then eventually see is a half elf like yourself with purple hair, and around her are these like animals, and they then like it seems as if your character is, or the depiction is gone mad, and it looks like it's eating those animals
Whoa.
as
What if it's symbolic of our characters?
yes. Uh, in terms of anything else that you've noticed, you're mostly just seeing the paintings. You can kind of see there's like another pathway that leads a bit further down. And you can, taking a peek, you could also see another pathway that seems to branch off. and lead up north a little bit.
Are you asking us out of game or in game? Or what to the characters? Oh, yeah. I guess it was all fun and games in there. Picking us going mad.
Yeah, and there's a terrible painting of myself.
Yeah, as we match up to our stature. Oh, you guys should know.
It
Very
is.
adventurous.
Why don't you try it?
Never kind of like panics a little bit, like as it like kind of freaks out after hearing that. Make a animal handling check.
Oh no.
Yeah, animal
Oh,
handling.
right.
Oh, what? That's not low. Five. Five's not low. All right, so you go to Dodo as Dodo's kind of freaked out, but you like grab his like cheeks. You kind of like rub him, and like tell him it's just a painting. Dodo calms down a little bit and kind of like, in a way, in his own way, like purrs as at the petting.
Whatever gets us to Shin Earth, I'm in it. I'm in it. He just shrugs his shoulders.
Yeah, let's check north first and then come back to this room. Just in case.
Squeezes past these two characters and keeps going.
Right. I thought by north you guys would be going
This
Oh,
way
that
here.
way.
this way. Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, sorry. I'm going mad.
So you guys continue going up north as you can see like this hallway path. It doesn't seem to end, but make a perception check. So far, nothing seems to be coming through. It's mostly just quiet. And now, and now, and now, and now. We'll check. You can't keep doing it. Ha ha ha. Well, what you do notice is another pathway leading to
Is that a door?
the left.
Is that a door he sees?
There's a door.
Uh, what's on the door? Anything magical in it? Anything traps stuff? All that jazz?
I mean, it just looks like a door to you.
Okay.
Okay. So you use your wand to detect the magic, and as you begin to point at the door, is it uh the wand doesn't light up, so
No
not
magic.
reacting to anything by the door.
All right. Can I do 2 checks on
Can I
this?
use Mage Hand to open the door?
Okay. Don't screw that. Go on.
All right.
Okay. Cast Mage Hand and open the door.
All right. So you cast your mage hand. Oh my God, why does my browser keep doing that? Sorry, it just keeps flashing. Okay. Cast mage hand to open the door, and the door then begins to open. As the door opens, you kind of just see a room. But you can't make out much else. Just sort of seems to be an empty room.
Yeah, I'll walk in.
So as you enter the room, you go in and you now have a better uh, field vision as you can sort of see that this room is at large very empty. But then
I don't
you start to hear a noise to the right of you as you then turn, and that's is when you then see this very large. What the hell? Why am I not? Let me pick it.
Oh no! Wait,
Very
go back.
large cube
Oh, cool.
in the
Oh boy,
room
very good.
as you could hear the sound of like looking at the cube itself. You could see there is like a skull within it. And not the sword and shield, only seeing the skull. And as Luna gets in, are you coming in the room, Luna?
Jack's not really in the room, right? He's like just behind Sin. So, does he see this?
Only if you're not in the room, only Sin sees it.
Okay, yeah, I Sin sees it then, because I'm like he's halfway in.
Are you? Do you want to go in the room?
Talking to me?
Yeah, talk it to all of you.
Is it aggroing to us? Is it taking any notice of Sim?
Uh, First, want to know if anyone is going in the room.
Nah, he's not yet, not yet. Only Sin sees us.
Okay. So with
Sim's standing there waiting for it to react.
so with that, it uh is like it does notice and it's beginning to move. And with that, we're gonna roll for initiative.
Oh God.
It's the most easiest like escape ever. Just turn back. Well, well, well. Look at that.
So,
Can I have that natural 20?
so what was Luna's initiative?
24?
34.
24.
Okay. And what was Jack's initiative?
17?
17. What was Sin's initiative?
5.
All right. Roll for Arc.
Mm.
Oh, but yeah, top of the
I could
round.
probably take this though.
But around, no, don't leave. I'm gonna try throwing my sword into that gel and see if it pops back in. See if that works. can't wait to explore this new arc with my character. Is that a fireball?
No,
No.
it is darkness.
Oh my. Right.
You do it
I heard,
so far as
I heard
15-foot
about
radius, so yeah.
the whole darkness thing you do where you just blind everyone and leave.
No, I don't blind everyone. I'll get out of the way first. Like, I'm not going to cast it right there.
What are you gonna cast? Are you gonna cast on the cube?
No, it depends. If we could take this thing, I could come right down into the corner. This thing probably hasn't got sight or anything, so it'll probably not
Yeah,
work on it, so it's probably not worth doing.
probably not. What other spells you got? Since you got a free hand now.
Sleep, Rage Armor, Hex, Invisibility.
Oh, nice.
I can now use Minor Illusion again.
Nice. Yep.
It's
You're the
not.
first
It
round.
is your turn. Yeah. So it's top of the round. You don't know that what's going on at the moment. What are you gonna do?
It's definitely something. Maybe you should come in and see.
You're such a.
I can't
I'm fine.
metagame like that.
There's a skull.
Yes.
A skull and some jelly.
Wait, how? Am I blocking the door? And she's like,
Yeah, Jack is in the way. So you're not doing anything for your turn. So you can move. You can move through. You can move through Jack and Sin. You just want to be able to peek where you are, but you can move through them. All right. Uh,
my
Well,
next
you could
turn.
shove Jack out the way.
Yeah, you could just barge past me.
no.
Oh, please do.
I mean, if you want to, okay, if you want to push him, you have to make athletics check.
Please do it. You on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get pushed as well.
What the?
Huh?
Please do it. Good for. Oh, you're so
Right.
weak.
All right, Jack, make a strength saving throw.
Watch this, baby. I'm gonna be so fucking.
To
Oh
roll
my
a
god.
7.
All right. Um, can you
He's
also
only got
just
1
make a
foot,
strength
remember?
saving throw for me, Sid?
Oh, because I'm barging into you. Right.
So,
Yes,
uh,
how does that work? Am I just like. I was gonna bounce off sin.
so what will happen is Luna then pushes you and to move out the way, Jack, and you kind of lose your balance as
One.
you're then pushed into Sin, where Sin just kind of pushes you aside down here. And from there, you then see this giant cube that Sin is staring at, which kind of reminds you of that cube
Yeah.
encounter that you had. As you then also notice, there is like a skull on the inside of it. That's just kind of like inside. It seems to be like still.
He's okay. Well, it's not my turn yet to do anything, so I'm just wait for any reaction.
Alright. So what are you
Okay.
doing, Luna? I mean, okay, you're just seeing the same thing that both Sid and Jack are seeing. So, you see this cube as well that has the skull. It looks like jelly. Uh, but looking at it, uh, so with your wand, still being like active, you notice that there's like the wand is glowing, like it's reacting to the cube.
So it could have a magic item in.
The only thing you see inside is the skull.
Magic skull. I'm guessing this thing's resistant to like slashing and blunt weapons.
Is there anything else you're doing for your turn, Luna? Yeah, there's no body. It's just the skull. Uh,
I'm not gonna shoot it first.
well, yeah, you pushed Jack, so that's already one action.
He's got some choice words for
Well
you.
done.
Yeah. Unless do you want Nono to do anything? Okay. So, all right. So that's gonna be it for your turn. So it's gonna be Ark's turn. Uh, Ark kind of just goes up. Is he's like, what's going on? Like, why is everyone just kind of waiting around here?
I don't know. When he comes
So,
out, see.
are they not?
So he
Oh,
kind of goes by the door, and then he sees, and he's like, whoa. Maybe we shouldn't be dealing with, big abominations.
But there's magic within the cube. My wand detected this magic. Maybe something is like, inside the cube that is useful. I don't know.
Don't you wanna be cube food?
No, but how is a
I
cube
only
gonna?
see a dead skull. You're telling me there's something in there that's magic? I know
Wait.
there was Trenzia, but she was a special case, right?
Are you telling me that basically the cube lets eat you by absorbing you inside, and then you just die? Is that what that skull is?
You've never encountered one before?
Not like this.
Well, they definitely, if you get inside one, um, all I can say is good luck. That just kind of backs away.
I'm not gonna shoot it.
And he just kind of, like, he's like, no, but, like, I think we should just get out as he kind of, like, backs off a bit. That's going to be it for his turn, and now it's going to be Jack's turn.
Alright, so she actually shoved Jack. Okay. I'm assuming he's like on the floor, just like trying to get back up. And as he gets back up, I don't know if you can hear, like, I don't know, what's your passive perception or passive? I think it's perception, right? Region for Sin and I don't know. Would you know able to hear this?
Well, what are you doing? Are you talking to someone?
No, he's basically like get up, like he's laughing, chuckling to himself.
Oh, okay, alright. So yeah, it'll be the passive perception of Sin, and
Yeah.
I guess,
It's gone mad.
He's getting there
what's the passive perception?
for Sin. I don't know.
11.
I don't know. We should be able to hear that. The little chuckles. He's going to himself.
Just about, I'd say. Like, she could hear something.
He's kind of chuckling himself like. Gets up. Oh wow! What a group of adventures you are. What a group. Dumping a cripple to the floor and everything. I'm Cube again. This day can't get any better than this, right? Just gonna laugh to himself. And then he is going to like go here and give Luna the most epic side eye ever as he's like kind of chuckling to himself as he goes towards the wall. Kind of chuckling to himself. That's his thing done.
Alright. So with that, it's the cube's turn. And it will begin to move.
No.
So it moves like so, and begins to engulf Sin.
Oh
So-
god.
Wait, what?
Going
How?
to need Sin to make a dexterity saving throw.
God. Have you got any of those, bardic inspirations?
Yeah, I got
Throw it as a reaction.
Not a reaction, no.
Alright. So, as the cube moves to, as you then begin to see it sit, you kind of begin to react, but a bit too late, as it comes into you, and as such, you then begin engulfed, so you are going to take some damage.
So can he get out, or is he stuck there? Do we have to help him out?
So you're going to take
Damn.
14 points of damage.
Yo, I'm so glad.
14.
14, 1-4. As you then get sorted, you can feel the burning of the cube,
Is it acid?
like kind of seep in into your skin,
What do I have?
and it begins to burn very hard. And with that, you guys can sort of see that Sin is like getting stuck in the cube.
Oh my gosh.
With that, it is then gonna be
Can we pull,
Sid's turn.
can we
No.
pull it out?
Sid, you're currently restrained. So your speed is 0. And you can't breathe. And you will have to take a certain amount of damage. take 16 on 6 more points of damage.
Oh god.
As
God, that's a lot of damage.
starting to feel it burn in, and you can feel it if your skin is tearing off as it's like seeping in. It's not a great sensation being in. What are you gonna do for your turn? You can try to make an escape if you want.
What would I have to roll for that?
It will just be a strength check.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, one could be dead here.
No way. There's no way. How much HP do you got left?
I've got 24 left.
Shit. Why did you move? What's your strength check?
-1.
Dude, why can't I get the full screen of my spell slots? What the?
Is there any other way for me to cut myself out of it?
Well, you're currently restrained and you can't breathe at the moment.
It's all her.
Can't do vocal components.
Is all her body inside the cube? Or just crack it? Oh god damn.
Let's check the save.
There you are. Strength 7.
Ooh, that's nice. Oh, strength
Does that get me up?
You did strength save, just strength check, not save.
Oh.
It's the same thing, though, baby, right?
Oh, the strength.
Ah, God. Same.
Oh no.
Okay. So, you try to squirm out. As you do, you feel the resistance of trying to leave through the cube. And unfortunately, you still remain inside. That it's gonna be Savros' turn.
You guys better help me out.
Savros
Thinking how?
is like,
He's kind of chuckling to himself at this point. Yeah, I'm
Help
fine.
her.
I'm so fine right now.
Help her!
breathe in, breathe out. Down. Finish writing up your book. Tell me what's going on. Like what just happened?
I don't know, but it sounds like someone wanted to shove me inside, try to kill me, I think.
No, you were in
If
the
I
way.
didn't know any better. Was I in the way, really? You have to shove me?
You won't move.
What's going on in the room, Master?
I don't know. I saw a giant cube. Where's Sin? Wait, did Sin get, did you see Sin get engulfed? Oh.
You did it.
Okay, so he's gonna ask, like, I don't know. There's a giant cube and Sin's in there, probably doing something dumb, I think.
You can see through the door. Come on. Sideway.
No, it's not that, like,
Oh, it's not his turn.
yeah, it's not my turn, it's Sapphir's turn. I'm saying, like, go find Sin.
Thanos turns and he sees Sin currently being and he's like, hey, shut up. As he's like, save your friend, right?
Say again?
Save your friend, she's getting eaten.
What? He kind of exclaims, like, what? What do you mean he's getting eaten?
As you turn to see that Sid is kind of like, as if it seems like she's stuck in time with her hand, kind of like trying to reach out, kind of like trying to squirm out.
Wait, can
Is it poking out?
Yeah,
It's not quite. It's not quite poking out. But she's like, I think.
Interesting. Do you have any rope?
Yeah, get Halef to save me.
Halef. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Go on. Or there you go.
Get to save the lady. That's gonna be Hallett's turn. Hallett looks it,
Oh god.
and he's like, well, I thought that person thought everyone was beneath her.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Help her! Help her!
She hasn't quite helped in my revenge path as opposed to the bard boy that was before. He tried to convince me otherwise.
Papa?
Are we having a discussion? Are we talking? Are you talking to me, Halef? About revenge and stuff? Really?
I only have one goal in mind.
How about you save the only person that actually cares about your revenge plot? How about you save the only person that actually has any damaging that can actually help you out and find these people? Huh? Instead of being useless over there. Always thinking, oh, I'll do it later.
Make persuasion.
Let me try. Persuasion.
You're gonna have advantage on it. Oh,
Wow.
that's okay.
He's telling him, boy. He's telling him, boy.
So Hannah kind of like remembers about Sin and her capabilities, and he's like, "You guys know I like getting into useless shit, don't you?" As he kind of walks up, and he's like, he gets out his hand and he just digs into the cube. And as he does, he grabs Sin's hand, and he's gonna roll strength.
Oh, here we go. Ian.
Go high.
Come on.
Give me a sec.
Man, look at that. 20 persuasion. 20. Wow.
Okay, cool. So he grabs Sid's hand and starts to like pull slowly as Howard is getting quite a lot of resistance, pulling Sin, and like Sid, you can kind of feel like the burning of your skin, kind of like seep in as Howard is like he pulls and pulls, and as he does, he finally gets you out. As you can kind of like hear the splashing of the acid pull you out, and you could finally breathe. You kind of like take this big, deep breath as you then come out. And he just says, and he kind of like feels a bit of the burn on his hand, kind of like just starts waving his hand. And he's like, sometimes I wonder what you guys
I'm
should
breathing
do.
heavily, thanks, Halef. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, so painful. You saved my life.
So that it's top of the round. It's gonna be Luna's turn.
Oh wow. I'm gonna ask this signal okay first. Are you okay? Are you okay?
No. No, help me back into the corridor.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull her. Like, how much can I pull her? Is it like here?
Make a strength check.
Can't see it. What is it?
Strength, the one on the left.
On
Big,
top?
big bold. Yeah.
Oh wait.
The save. Stop clicking the saves.
I'm doing the same thing. Isn't it the same?
You want to click?
I don't think your one is. My one is though.
It could be the same, but I would prefer you don't press on the save. Literally, the thing where it says, like, you see where it says 1 and then 12 underneath it? If you click on the top of it, yeah, there you go. Alright. So, yeah, you grab Sin, so you can move 10 feet with her. So, you grab her there.
That's 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I heal her or not? Can I heal her or not?
Okay, you used an action to pull her away.
Oh, God, no, then. Dumb.
Alright, are you getting no one to do anything?
Pull her. Can you pull her like a little bit more far away from the doorway?
Yeah, so no, kind of like tugs at Sin and kind of like carries her a bit
So he
to the door.
Oh, okay. I guess that's my turn then.
So I'll stroke now and I'll be like, thank
But
you.
can I move?
You can still move.
I'm gonna heal her on next turn.
Alright. It's Ark's turn, and he's like, yeah, it's best we don't really deal with that. And kind of moves back. And then with that, it's going to be Jack's turn.
I guess he doesn't want any of that shit on him, so he kind of
Well, I just wonder,
moves.
can that saw like, will that saw be good against the cube or not?
I think it's just a normal sword, right? There's no magical effect on it.
Oh,
It's just, it exudes a light, that's all it does.
That's what it does. Can I throw that sword into the
So
cube?
technically it's a magic sword.
oh yeah.
It's a magic sword, yeah.
Throw the thing
And you
into the
can
cube.
try to throw it into the cube.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it in the cube.
Okay.
And what do I need to do that?
You probably need to go up here. If you're going to throw it.
So 1, 5, 5, 10, 15. Well, up here. 20. And then
Be up there if you want.
I'm gonna throw a sword. Do I need to do a strength check?
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck?
Oh.
So,
He's earning that shit with all his passion.
yeah, throw it through. You can roll for damage. So, you throw it, just roll, 1d, just roll the 1d8.
Okay, 1d8.
4 points of damage. So, you throw the sword into the cube. As it does, it goes, and you can see parts of it like splash out as it then gets engulfed into the cube. And at that moment, it disappears and then reappears right back into your hand.
Alright. I got 5. Wait, hold on. There's 5, 10, 15, 20. So, okay, what? 5 more. Kind of scoffs because he comes back down here. Oh, yes.
And maybe you can keep doing that.
Say again?
Maybe you can keep doing that. Maybe it will melt it away.
What? Just stand there as I just do chip damage.
Yeah.
Reach them. Oh, that takes so long. What's Sin's HP at the moment?
24 what?
Yeah, hit damage, right?
Yeah, I got 6.
Cool. I'll need the healing for when we hit dice. So yeah, that's it.
Alright. So that, it's the cube turn, and the cube then. The thing is that what he has with the door, it starts to just move back. As you can hear, like the loud movements of it kind of moving, and then just moves
I'm
back up.
curious about something. Is there anything up here?
But you can't see. You have to go back in there and see for yourself.
So that means like have to bait. Someone have to bait like that for in order to see like that corner. Damn. That's kind of not worth it.
No, you could just go in there, shoot, and then come back.
I guess.
That'd work, right?
You got like what, 30 feet of movement? Or something? I think more than that, 60 feet or whatever.
Oh, that's it.
30.
Sorry.
Right, 15. Well, you can only need to go to the door, don't you?
So it's that.
Shoot it, and then move back.
Over here. I guess
I could choose it like that.
So, the cube goes down for the time being. Come back. Be over.
Okay, it comes over, yeah?
Is it over? Damn.
Well,
That seems just sitting there,
The cube doesn't want to
breathing
move.
heavily.
kind of arc. Like, do you have any healing abilities for sitting over there?
Well, I suppose I could use something, but like, I don't know. I might need it a bit later.
For
How
what?
badly hurt is she?
I don't know. He turns around. What do I see?
I don't know. How badly are you hurt?
Just 24 HP. That's like,
I forgot what's her full.
24, that's,
Is it half?
I think that's 22 HP.
what?
Because 8 of the hit points was temporary.
Oh,
That lost. So that's 30 in total, but only 22 of that was, my actual hit points.
so she looks a bit. She should look a bit damaged, I guess. Like a bit.
I got a
Not bad,
question.
but just.
You know when you summon bees,
My
right?
skin's probably a bit red by where it started burning.
How many spell slot does it take?
It takes one, but it's one of your second level spell slot pick.
Let me use 2 hit dice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it takes up one of your second level spell slot. Are you using healing surge? Or
Yeah,
healing surge. Okay.
Damn.
300 HP.
Then just kind of rests up a bit in the corner.
So now she's looking
There's
fine,
the
right?
fiendish figure as well.
Listen.
Now she's like,
She's got her breath back.
Well, she looks fine to me now since she does some weird warlock spells and stuff. Can't really tell with this girl. She's all full of tricks and surprises these days. What?
Oh, I don't want that to happen again.
Shall
Thanks for saving
we?
my life, though, Olive. You'll definitely get your vengeance on those falling dandies of
Daggerfall.
Daggerfall. Daggerfall. That's it.
Oh wait,
that's all I want.
is there still a path up north?
There is, as you guys can see, a pathway up more.
Jack starts going down. Oh, you can see pathway. Okay.
Yeah, I said you can.
So he's going forward.
I guess I move. Do I hear
Yeah,
anything?
Simpson hand back.
Do I hear anything?
Like currently at the moment, though, like you don't hear anything. It just seems like dead air at the moment in the hallway.
So this is
Mostly like
all. This is hallway basically. It doesn't like go in that, right? No, there's no gap or anything.
you don't see any pathways leading that way.
Right. Can I send my bat?
Where are you sending them?
Forward to see if. Oh, actually no, because I can't. I don't understand what they say. I guess I just keep moving forward. Is that a path?
So as you then begin to picture up north through the hallway, you then see a pathway that sort of takes a bend down the end of this side.
What's wrong with them?
Do I hear anything?
What's in that?
So far, you're not hearing anything.
Can I send my bat to see if they fly back?
Where are you sending them to? And what are you telling the bats?
So basically, it's just this side, right? I want to send them down here to like if they like see anything. Fly back to me and fly in a circle around Nuno's head. Yeah. No, Jack's head. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you will make an enemy of Jack, don't you?
No, but I know you're not a noble. You're not the real noble.
Send up the bats as they then begin to fly. As they fly, they kind of like make it through like that path the whole way. You can sort of see that there's like a bit more as they fly a bit further. Then they kind of come back around as they're sort of flying around in like swirls, and then they start going around Jack's head.
So there is something there.
As you're just hearing like back, like
What is that I'm hearing? Or this was Sugi's hearing?
that's what no one's hearing. Unless you want to use your speech, Jack, if you want to hear them.
No, she's trying to bat away the bats around his head.
So there must be something there.
Is that a door?
That is the door.
You need to go back into this stupid thing, so there's no point in it.
Yeah.
What the frick?
I mean, there's a long pathway down here. Like, you can go. No pointless.
Okay, come back, little bat.
So that's the come and they fly around Luna.
Okay, stay on Nono's head.
Or like go on Nono's back.
Okay, can I be like just in case there's something that I'm gonna be sneaky.
Alright, roll stealth.
God damn it.
I go and walk behind so close to them.
Are you going to know to be sneaky with you?
Yeah.
Alright, so now roll stealth. No, slowly follows behind with you.
Do you fail or not?
I mean, you'll find out.
Be quiet, no. Be quiet. Be more sneaky.
So it's just kind of like moving around slowly.
Stay next to the wall.
Goes to the wall.
Okay. Is that round corner the thing, or is it like more forward? Do I see anything?
So you then see a pathway being forward and pathway. You can kind of like make out a
see a light.
Yeah, I was just about to say that there's light. What's down there? Okay, be more sneaky.
And
So-
as you get moving, you then start to hear voices coming
Yes!
from the north side.
Shoot into it!
Oh wait, I'm gonna stand next to the wall. Do I hear? What do I hear?
Make a perception check.
God damn.
Natural 1.
So mostly what you're hearing, it just seems to be like murmurs at the moment. Like it's just kind of like, what's the plan? What are we gonna do? Like you're just kind of hearing stuff like that. You can't make out a full conversation, but you're just hearing things like that.
Okay. So this is just like pathway, right?
Mhm.
There's no door.
There's no door.
Wait, is that another area?
I mean, from what you can tell, that just seems to be like a long hallway. It's stretching out. You can make out that light.
Okay, I go back and tell them what was here. Wait, that's I didn't move my character.
Are you going back? Yeah, move your character.
Yeah. So sneaky though. I'm just gonna tell them like that there's some people like basically in this pathway, inside this pathway. Don't know who they are, but they're making some kind of plan.
Well, let's go greet them then, shall we? Let's do what you guys do best. Kind of like holds his sword up in the air and she says that.
What the? Stop waving that sword, man.
I might shout stuff as well. Would they hear us if we're walking towards them?
Are you guys trying to be sneaky?
Sure.
I am.
I'm assuming we can hear footsteps. Stuff check.
Is Sin trying to be sneaky?
Nice. 18.
I could try.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
I mean, she can.
well, I guess let's take the 15.
If it's not quite enough.
What the
Oh.
frick?
Well, Ark isn't that stealthy.
Yeah, but he's at the back, so it's fine, right?
And she trips over.
No, he's at the back.
Ark is just kind of like walking and.
Shush you, shush.
Yeah, he is just kind of tripping. And he's like, I can't quite help it.
You meant to be a rogue there, little Ark?
It's just, like, I'm still freaking out about that cube. I'm
But
hoping
see-
it doesn't follow us.
See, you can't
Yeah,
hear
sure.
anything.
Oh, you freaking out for us. I'm swayed by it.
See, you guys can hear anything that I don't hear before we go around the corner.
11. Don't think you hear anything. Yeah, we don't hear
No.
anything.
Yeah, you mostly just hear the same kind of murmurs.
What? There's one
you're
person
wrong.
didn't roll. One person didn't roll.
Well, it's gonna be more of a collective perception check, so I'm really gonna be taking Sid's.
Down.
So, yeah, again, kind of just hearing the same kind of stuff. Like kind of like murmurs, like just kind of talks, general conversation stuff.
What shall we do?
You think she's interested in that?
Possibly. Should we just barge in and start blasting?
That seems to be the motto around these parts. Don't talk first, only kill. But we can put our marks again, just in case. If you want. Then we can cover up his head afterwards.
We could do that. Did you want to go in and try talking at all?
From what I'm learning these days, talking is cheap.
I mean, that's what you put at.
What was that?
Well, you could pretend that you're Nadia's servant and
Yeah, but you
get the
can't
lady
talk
from out here so we could all jump in.
Good idea. Put it on me.
Okay, I'll use prestidigitation, however you pronounce it,
Okay.
to put eyes on found mark on him.
I guess it's on
In
my
a place of his choosing.
put it on my neck. I can reveal it. I can hide it just in case it's wrong people.
I'm gonna kind of talk your way in this one.
He kind of glares at Luna as he walks past. And he just goes
I
out.
just struggle and think,
So,
Prepare an eldritch blast for any enemy coming out of that door.
you kind of start to get to walking through, and as you kind of like come on through, you then see that there's a few people like inside, and you notice that they do indeed have the mark of Xanathar, like on them. They all kind of like stop as they notice you, but in the middle, it seems to be this guy who he then turns and he's like,
Looks fucking disgusting.
"There's a theme. We have a visitor." As he turns and stares at you, yeah, and what you see is this brow whose face is like very distorted as he has a lot of eyes on him,
ugh.
and it's like kind of resembles that of like spider eyes.
Ah, I see.
He's like kind of sticks out his tongue, and like he has a pretty long tongue, and he sticks it back, and he says, "Well, well, well. It would seem someone would try to put some trickery on me.
Trickery
This
on you?
award."
What kind of trick are you talking about? Are you Shuntereth? Or Shuntereth? What his name is?
I am indeed Shun.
You know a person called Nadia?
I do indeed know Nadia, and before you try suggesting your deceptive plan of being Nadia's apprentice, I already know much about you, Bard.
What do you know about me?
Well, let's just say, have you ever heard of the phrase, Xanathar's eyes are everywhere?
Yep, I heard him everywhere. What's your point?
Look at how many eyes I have.
Yeah, you look real pretty too.
Well, take note, it's pretty similar. I'm already aware that you guys are, and you and your, with the rest of the dragons of Waterdeep.
Okay.
And with my guess, you guys are probably here to kill me.
That's a real wild guess. Why don't we prove that theory? Just gets the sword out. I'm taking your head and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Well, before you try to execute that, maybe we could try to talk things over.
Oh, sorry.
Well, first time.
You know what? Actually, he's actually laughing at this point. He's just like taking it back. Wow, the one time, huh? The one time someone was talk to me.
What's so funny?
Everything. Just everything. Alright, go on, Six Eyes. Tell me what you want to talk about. I'm all ears.
Well, I had a guess on who wants to actually kill me.
Yes? Go on.
Does the name Rizzo ring any bells?
Ding, ding, ding. It really does.
Well, then perhaps this. If you were to kill Rizzo, and maybe even that leader of the Goblin Bazaar, then maybe I could speak to the other Xanathar members, and they could put a bit of sway on you lot, dragons of Waterdeep. After all, I know you guys are seen as an enemy, but maybe for once, if you help us out, things could look to your favor.
Wow, you really drive a hard bargain. Wait, does he know about the guys? Like, does he know they're there? These guys? Sending stuff?
I mean, so far, he just is
He just
talking
knows
to
me.
you.
Yeah, okay. Seems like a nice... You drive a hard bargain there, man, but,
Why don't you bring out the others?
okay.
I know they should be with you. At least, from my guess, they should be.
No, it's just me.
Make a deception check.
Alright, I want you guys to use some crazy-ass surprise attack. 14.
14. Give me a sec. So, he goes, enough with your lies! Speak truthfully for the last time, otherwise things might get a bit dicier.
Okay, you want the truth? Here's the truth. I've been down here stuck for how many days? And I've been fighting every single person in this damn dungeon who refuses to talk to me. And you're the only person that does? No. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm taking your head, bringing it to Rizarol, go back to Bazaar, and get my information. Now you can fight me, or you make it so easy for me to take off your head. Pick one. Intimidation check? I don't know.
That'd be good intimidation. You got an inspiration for that.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
What the frick?
With that, he is like, challenge accepted! And as such,
What?
the rest of them begin to get ready as his eyes kind of like have like a red hue as he starts to get angry. And with that, Yak's face scowls, and you guys take your fighting stance, and as such, we will roll initiative next time.
Yay!
Next week.